Hey, what's going on, guys? Jordan over here at the Movie Den. So today's video is one I've been looking forward to do. We are at the end of, well, technically we're December 1st. So we're finally in the month of December. We've closed out November 2024. So today's video, we're going to be going over my entire haul that I've gotten for the entire month of December. Now, if you guys do remember, I already had done a mid-November haul. So those movies are still going to make it into this video, but there are going to be some extra ones as well. Also want to give a quick shout out to all you guys who are able to make it to my last live stream that I did where I picked the winner for our Gladiator 4K Steelbook. So that should be on your way, Steven, here pretty soon. And the 2 digital codes, those went out as well. So thank you guys so much for that. Thank you guys also for getting me to 300 subs. I am past that now, but that's a huge milestone for me, so I'm very, very much appreciative. If you guys enjoy these videos where I go over my movie hauls, please go down below, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, of course, hit that bell notification. We got a lot to go over, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so as per usual, any of these movies that are still available for you guys to pick up, I'll link down below for you to check out on your own. And let's not waste any time. Let's get started. We're going to go ahead, as usual, start with our box sets. I tried my best to divide them out by label, so we're attempt to do that. But anyways, without further ado, the first one that I actually got, well, I had ordered this obviously before November, but it came in on, I want to say November 1st. Absolutely love this movie. Such a fun movie. We've got Trick or Treat. This was a blind buy for me. It was my first time watching it. I'm so glad I picked it up. Such a good movie. 80s hair metal rock and roll. You can't beat it. Gene Simmons. You've got Ozzy Osbourne as a televangelist. Great movie. And I don't know if they're pre-ordering yet or if they're available. I can't remember, but they are going to be, if not already, releasing a standard version of this through Synapse. So if you guys did miss out of this nice box set and you guys still want it, that is still available. But there it is, Trick or Treat. All right, so next we're going to talk about these 2 releases from TerraVision. Now, these were supposed to release in October, but there were some production delays and stuff and some issues. So I got them in November, but we have got the Out There Halloween Special, basically WNUF 2. This was a lot of fun. I do personally prefer the original WNUF, but this is still really great. Deals a little more with aliens and stuff like that. And then, of course, we have the amazing Frogman. Absolutely love this release. Love this movie. These 2 releases together, phenomenal. One of my favorite releases of the year from TerraVision. So I'm so stoked that I was able to get these. And then I cannot wait for Rumpelstiltskin to come out. That's supposed to come out here pretty soon. So as soon as I get that in, I will be showing that off to you guys. All right, moving on. We're going to be talking about Vinegar Syndrome. Now this one technically is, well, it's a Vinegar Syndrome partner label from Shudder, but we've got the Found Footage Phenomenon. Excellent documentary. I highly recommend if you haven't checked this out. Fortunately, the slipcover is sold out, but they do have a standard release without the slipcover if you guys want to check that out. The Found Footage Phenomenon. All right, guys, now we're going to be talking about our Vinegar Syndrome pickups. Now, when I got a lot of Vinegar Syndrome this month, and then especially for Black Friday, I went crazy with Vinegar Syndrome. So we're going to see a lot of them coming from this channel here pretty soon. But this was a first watch for me, got recommended to me, 8 Eyes. This is a wild movie, but it is phenomenal. It's shot in 16 millimeter, and it just looks so good and was so well done. So definitely one of my top movies of the year that I have seen personally. 8 Eyes. All right, guys. Next, now this one obviously has been out for a long time, and I just picked it up. And of course, after I picked it up, Arrow announces they're going to be doing one because this was on my list to pick up for a long time. I found it at a decent price, and so I picked it up. But we've got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 with the hard slip right there. And yeah, I can't believe I got this. And Arrow announced theirs, and theirs looks amazing too. So I don't know if I'm going to double dip on that. I haven't decided yet, but there we go. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. All right, guys, moving on. We got a Roman Polanski movie. This was a pretty good one. It was not at all what I expected. It wasn't, it took a turn and then it just kind of went nuts. And I enjoyed it. Whether you like Roman Polanski or not, that's up to you. But as far as this movie is and some of his movies, I think they're great. But we have The Tenant. This was a great film. Awesome release. Awesome packaging too. Isn't that cool? You got the windows. All right. If you guys have seen the movie, you know the significance of the windows. But there you are. All right, next. This has been one of my grails that I've been looking for a long time. I was able to pick this up with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from this guy on Facebook Marketplace. Got a really great deal, like I said, on them. But we got Roadhouse. Now, this is my first VSU. I did pick up Congo, so that'll be my second one. But anyways, love this movie. I haven't had a chance to pop. Well, actually, I lied. I started. I haven't got to finish it, but it looks beautiful. Of course, Vinegar Syndrome, they never disappoint. They have a level where they don't seem to dip at all in their quality. But anyways, there you go. Roadhouse. All right, guys, for this next one, I have sang its praises so much. I think this is probably their best release of the year. It's beautiful. The way they restored it with the directors and producers are amazing. The 2-hour documentary, highly recommend you guys checking that out. It's well worth the price of admission, in my opinion. But we've got the Blair Witch Project from Second Sight. This might put Second Sight as the label of the year. I don't know yet. We'll see. That video is coming later, but there you are. The Blair Witch Project. All right, guys, moving on. This one right here, I picked this up, and huge shout out to Atomic Movie Store. He was able to hook me up with this. And because apparently these were selling out like crazy, and he got his pre-orders in, had a few extras, sent me an email, let me know he got it in. But we have got from BFI, Seven Samurai. Now, I had planned on getting the Criterion for the longest time, especially when they announced the 4K, I was going to get it. Well, then BFI came in and said, well, we have this, and I much prefer this. So there you are. Seven Samurai. All right, guys. The next one we got a classic movie. Perfect time for Wicked coming out, but we have got the 85th? I think it's 85th. Yeah, 85th anniversary for The Wizard of Oz. They did such a good job in this restoration. The second it goes into color when she enters the Land of Oz, beautiful. It was almost like you were watching the movie for the first time. So excellent. I was so happy with this purchase, and all the amazing additional stuff you get with this is so cool. But anyways, there you are. The Wizard of Oz. Next, I've already talked about why I picked this one up. I did sell my other Twister Steelbook, but we have got the Twister limited edition box set. The reason I got this one is you got the 100 gig disc instead of that 66 one that came with the ones in the States. That's mainly why I picked this up. And I was able to basically even swap really for the cost, and the box set with all the rain spot gloss on it is beautiful. Plus, I think this Steelbook way better than the one we got. So anyways, there you go. Twister. All right, guys, the next one I picked up, this is a double dip for me. One of my favorite movies really I have ever seen. I absolutely love this movie. That's why I picked this one up as well, and it looks so good. But we have got Oppenheimer, the newest limited edition release that came out. Again, so excited I picked this one up. The additional contents and everything you get with this is amazing. The box set's nice. I love that artwork. And then I think the back is the best right there. Check that out. But anyways, guys, there you go. Oppenheimer. All right, guys, moving on. One of the best comedies I think ever created, to be honest with you. It's a Mel Brooks film. This movie could not be created today whatsoever. And that's why I wanted to pick it up. It is hilarious. I haven't laughed this hard on this watch in a long time of any movies I've seen, even with like newer movies. I've seen this multiple times, grew up with this movie. It was a staple in my household when I was a kid. Blazing Saddles. Amazing Mel Brooks movie. Love this. All right, guys. Now this next one, this was part of a comparison that I did. If you guys want to check out, I'll link that down below. But we've got Umbrella's Late Night with the Devil. Now I got this at a really good deal as well. It was sold out for a long time. And of course, after I picked it up, if I'm correct, they're available again on Umbrella, even with the VHS and everything. So I'll link that down below if it's still available, because I was looking at it the other day and it popped up that you could purchase it from Umbrella and a few days later. So if it's there, you'll see it down in the description, but we've got Late Night with the Devil. All right, the next from Umbrella. Now this one I need to do a review on. I know I've been slacking. I haven't done it yet, but an amazing Ty West movie. I really enjoyed this film. But we've got House of the Devil from Umbrella. They did such a good job with this. It looks awesome. The only gripe I do have is I wish that was the box art and not the one we got. But you know what? That's very small to compare to what you get with this. It's awesome. The next Umbrella title I picked up. Now this one I first watched. It was either on Tubi or Shudder. I can't remember. And I wanted to make sure to watch this one before I picked it up because I wasn't sure. And I started the movie, fell in love with it, and immediately turned around and picked it up from Umbrella. It's got the Raimi brothers. It's got even a cameo from Bruce Campbell. So, yeah, you got to check this out. If not, if you don't buy it, at least check it on streaming. But Intruder, basically a slasher in a supermarket. It's such a fun film. I really enjoyed it. But there you are, Intruder. All right, guys. And the last Umbrella I got for this month, wow, I was blown away by this movie. But we've got Goodnight Mommy. Creepy movie. There's a twist in the movie that, to be honest, I knew something was going on. I wasn't sure. And they do a good job at really making the audience question and not too sure on what's going on. I did watch the remake with my wife. This one's way better. It's definitely more sadistic and gruesome, but definitely prefer the original one. But yep, there we go. Goodnight Mommy. All right, guys. I think we are about done with our box sets. That's all the box sets. The next are going to be, we still have a couple boutique labels to talk about. Then we have some like slip covers and steelbooks, and then we'll be done. But the first one, this is the Scream Factory steelbook. Perfect for the season we're in right now. But we have got Krampus. This is a fun movie, and it looks amazing. Absolutely fantastic movie. It's a fun movie, fun Christmas movie. Definitely check it out if you haven't. Krampus. The next one, I picked this up at Barnes & Noble along with some of the Criterion pickups I did. I've been putting this off for a long time, and I figured just go ahead and grab it. I really enjoyed it as a John Carpenter movie. We've got The Fog. Absolute classic. Highly recommend. This is a good movie. Check it out if you can. The Fog. Now next, this one I have to admit was a blind buy. I had never seen this one. I know it's kind of almost sacrilegious in this physical media community, but I checked it out. Great movie. Kurt Russell. We have got Escape from New York. I've always been a fan of Metal Gear Solid, so there's a lot of references that Metal Gear Solid made to this movie. So really enjoyed this movie. Of course, I prefer this over the steelbook. I didn't really care for the steelbooks. That's why I was really searching out for the slipcover and was able to pick it up. So there you are. Escape from New York. Next one I picked up this month. This one was okay. I wasn't crazy impressed with it. It was an all right film, but we've got Phantoms. It looks good. No complaints there. I still enjoyed it. Just wasn't my favorite of all time. But there you are, Phantoms. All right, guys, this next one, this is a Shout Select. Grew up watching this movie as a kid. I have it on DVD. Amazing movie. The transfer looks great. Excellent. If you guys haven't seen this, you need to go check it out. We've got Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. It's what it is. It's follows the story of Bruce Lee from when he comes to America, and it makes a name for himself and stuff. But there you are, Dragon. All right, the next one. This one had been recommended to me so many times. This is my last Scream Factory title, by the way. I still haven't seen it. I know I need to watch it, but I have so many that I was catching up on and stuff like that. But we've got the Poughkeepsie tapes. I still need to watch this. That is on my watch list for this month to check this out. Everyone says it's an amazing movie, that I would love it, especially since I love found footage. So there you are, the Poughkeepsie tapes. All right, guys, and that does it for Scream Factory. Now let's move on to our Criterion films that I picked up for this month. The first, well, I'm not going to go in order, just kind of how I have them here in the stack, but we've got Eraserhead, my first David Lynch movie. Dude, this movie was a trip. It was it was crazy. I didn't know what to think of it. I kind of understood some of it, and then pretty soon it lost me. So I'll have to check it out a few more times, read some stuff about it, watch some interviews, and see if I can figure it out. But wild movie. But anyways, you got Eraserhead. Next one, excellent movie. Obviously, I saw this one on Netflix. Excellent Adam Sandler movie. A little more one of his serious roles, but we've got Uncut Gems. Had to pick that one up. Next, I know the ending of this. I feel like I've seen clips of it, but I haven't seen the full movie. And people have been hounding me to check this out. So, Thelma and Louise. I hear the transfer looks amazing. I hear it's a great movie, so I'm excited to check this one out. Thelma and Louise. All right, guys. The next Criterion I picked up is Blowout. Wow, this was good. John Travolta at his finest. You got a Brian De Palma film. He plays a kind of like a sound editor, Foley artist. I don't know what you would call him for movies. And he goes out to record sound for a film, and he catches a political assassination. Excellent movie. Highly can't recommend this one enough. If you guys are able to get out there in time, actually, I think the Criterion sale is done now, unfortunately. So if you guys want to pick it up, pay full price, go ahead, or, wait till July. But anyways, there you are. Blowout. All right, guys, next we have David Cronenberg's The Brood. This movie was a little slow, and then, of course, the tail end, it just went nuts, and especially when, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, in that kind of shed cabin area. But anyways, there you are, The Brood. I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. All right, and then also this one was recommended. I kept hearing Chase over at AVA Pop Culture talk about this movie all the time. And I finally was able to pick it up. And, that's the thing with the Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble. It's 50% off. I'm more inclined to do blind buys for that because you're getting them at a great price. But anyways, that aside, we've got The Others. Whoa, this was a phenomenal. I've recommended this movie multiple times to other family members. Please check this movie out. It looks beautiful. It's the movie's shot very dark lit. And so the way, when you see light, it just pops, especially if you have an OLED TV. Looks amazing. Acting's phenomenal. Highly recommend this movie. I already watched it a couple times. So there you are, The Others. All right, guys. And the last Criterion pickup I have got for the month of November. Now this one, I haven't checked out yet. I've heard mixed reviews on this one, but we've got the 4K of Happiness, kind of a dark comedy I've heard, but I'm excited to check this one out. I know Ken at Mid-Level Media could not stand it. So that's interesting. So I'm going from that perspective and some others. I'm excited to see what I think, but Happiness. And guys, that's all the Criterions that I picked up for the month of November. Now let's go ahead and move on to some Steelbooks. Of course, I watched this movie on Thanksgiving. It's a movie you have to watch on Thanksgiving. You own it. Thanksgiving. Excellent movie. Such a fun movie. The Black Friday scene in this movie cracks me up every time. Love this movie. Thanksgiving. Next, this is the one I did the giveaway for. We've got Gladiator. This looks really good on 4K too. They did a good job for this. Gladiator 2 was amazing. We know that's why they put this out, which I'm glad they did. But anyways, Gladiator. Next, guys, the highly anticipated release. A lot of people were kind of skeptical and worried about how it's going to look, but I can assure you it looks amazing. I did a review of this. I'll link that down below. Really good. James Cameron's The Terminator. They did a really good job on this, guys. It looks good. Check it out. All right, my next Steelbook. This one, this is in a Blockbuster box set slipcase that I got, but we have right here Godzilla -1. Now this is a slipcase you can get from him, and then of course you've got your movie right there. There you are. Such a great Godzilla movie, one of my favorites. Godzilla -1. Next one, an 80s classic, excellent movie. You've got the Coreys in this movie. Kiefer Sutherland, great movie. The Lost Boys. I actually just watched this last night to check it out. Just came in. Glad I picked this up. Such a fun movie, The Lost Boys. And I love this Steelbook. This one came in with it as well. I hadn't got a chance to check this one out yet. Of course, I've seen the movie. Just haven't checked out the 4K. But we've got The Goonies. Love this movie. Grew up with this movie. You got the front. You got One Eye Willie's pirate ship on the back. Excellent film. The Goonies. All right, guys, next. I haven't watched this yet, but I'm going to be popping it in here pretty soon now that we're really in Christmas season. White Christmas, Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye. I've seen this before. It's been a long time. I think it was like one of those movies, you always see leading up like Christmas Eve, Christmas. It's on repeat on TV. That's where I first saw this movie. But there you go, White Christmas. I'm excited to check that out here pretty soon. Next, this was a special request from my wife. We went and saw this in theaters, and I have to admit, this was an amazing movie. But we've got The Wild Robot. It's such a cute film. Really enjoyed it. Check it out if you haven't, The Wild Robot. And then last two that I got for the month of November here, 2 M. Night Shyamalan movies. These are the 2 digital codes I gave away the other night, so if you were there, you knew about that. But we've got Signs and The Sixth Sense. They did a great job with this. I'm excited, and I'm excited to see if they're going to be doing any more of the Shyamalan films. I really want them to do The Village. That's the next one I really want them to do. But anyways, There you are. I do think this looked a little better. Might be the way it was shot. But anyways, there you are. Signs and Sixth Sense. And guys, that's my movie haul for the month of November. I know it was a lot. This might be my biggest month that I've done so far. There was just a lot of good stuff that came out. A lot of these were pre-orders, so they were already paid for. They just happened to come in the month of November. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go down below, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, of course, hit that bell notification. That's all I have for you. You guys take care.